Today I'm working on a 2011 Mercedes E350. This car got towed in last night, and customer's complaint is it's leaking coolant and it doesn't want to go into drive or move or anything like that. It just doesn't move. So lifting it up, you can see the oil pan for the trans pan is completely rotted out here. It's just rusted. It's very, very severe, to the point where it weakened it and it split right on the seam here, right on the corner of the pan. It's actually gaping open here. And yeah, so this is something that happens. You see it more on cars where they're missing belly pans, especially when they use, I work in Michigan, so they use a lot of road salt. So that road salt, sitting on these metal surfaces just kind of corrodes at them. And even though the belly pan doesn't seem like it would do a whole lot, it kind of shields against some of that. So you don't see it as often when the cars have all the shielding on, like from the factory. This car still would be rusty. I'm not saying that it would have totally resolved this issue. This thing still would have been rusty. This pan still probably would have not looked great, but I don't think it would have advanced to this point. Just judging on the rest of the car, looking at the rest of it. So when you're missing your belly pan, or if it's damaged from hitting some bank of snow or something like that, it's worth replacing. Even if you buy an aftermarket one, even if you have one that's ill-fitting and some of the fasteners are missing, as long as it's secure, you're better off with that than nothing. Just being that it'll keep a lot of the corrosion down. This one's missing the front one. It's missing all of them, and it's in pretty rough shape. You can tell it has some collision damage. I'm sure they hit something, and that's what caused this. But whatever the case, I'm gonna do there's no fault stored in the trans. It just kind of ran out of fluid and doesn't want to move. So I'm gonna do a trans service, obviously replace the pan, and hope for the best. A lot of other repairs this one is gonna need. You can see the oil separator, the crankcase, the vent valve up there, way up high, is leaking oil all over this catalytic converter. It's very, very common. I see that all the time. That'll cause them to smoke and stuff like that. So I'm gonna hopefully take care of that as well. And yeah, so keep your belly pans on your cars. Thanks for watching.